Let's talk about Ansible configuration. The magic happens in the Ansible.cfg file. Think of it as the rulebook for Ansible. It controls how commands behave. It follows the INI format, which is simple yet powerful. Ansible doesn't just grab any file, it follows a strict search order. And if tweaking settings feels overwhelming, the Ansible config utility is here to help. So let's dive in and make our automation setup smooth and stress-free. I'm Amelia James, a technology expert with 13+ years of experience designing and delivering human resource management systems that actually work for people. I specialize in building scalable integrated HR platforms that streamline processes, enhance employee experience, and give leadership real-time, actionable insights. Ansible is quite picky when it comes to configuration files. It doesn't just take the first one it sees. Instead, it follows a search order, like a detective looking for clues. First, it checks the Ansible config environment variable. If that's empty, it searches the current directory, then your home folder, and finally the global config. Knowing this order saves you a ton of debugging time and keeps your automation running like a dream. Alright folks, if you're stepping into Ansible configuration, this is where it starts. Running Ansible config spits out a sample Ansible.cfg file, saving you time and guesswork. It's your blueprint for automation, making sure everything is structured correctly. Think of it like ordering a pizza. You get a base that you can customize. Without it, you're just throwing toppings into the oven and hoping for the best. Now let's talk about what makes this file tick sections. Think of defaults as your everyday settings, privilege escalation for getting those superuser powers, use responsibly, and SSH connection for making sure your remote connections don't feel like dial-up internet. Each section fine-tunes your automation experience, like adjusting the seat and mirrors before hitting the road. This section is the backbone of your configuration. Without proper inventory settings, it's like a lost GPS signal. Ansible won't know where to go. The remote user setting ensures tasks are executed with the correct access. And the module path, well, it's like knowing where all the kitchen tools are. Without it, you can't cook up your automation magic. Ever wish you had admin powers? This section makes it happen, but handle it wisely. It controls sudo permissions and determines how privilege escalation unfolds. Without the right settings, it's like giving the intern access to delete all files. Risky business. Tweak this section with care, so your automation is both secure and powerful. Picture this, you're working remotely, but your SSH connection keeps dropping like bad Wi-Fi at a coffee shop. Not fun, right? That's what this section fixes. It tweaks authentication and connection settings to make sure your automation runs smoothly, rather than leaving you staring at connection timeout messages all day. Security tip: don't leave your Ansible.cfg file lying around like an open diary. If placed in a world-writable directory, anyone can tweak your settings, and not in a good way. Think of it like leaving your house key under the mat. Just don't do it. Keep access restricted and store sensitive credentials properly, so your automation stays secure. Here's where the magic happens. Optimizing your Ansible.cfg means tailoring it to your environment for efficiency. It's like tuning a race car. Small tweaks can lead to major speed gains. By cutting down unnecessary overhead, you'll have a streamlined, reliable automation setup that runs like a well-oiled machine. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us.